Allow me fixing everything, and because there is always something to fix, let's install today this split air conditioning system. So this is the location where it's going to be. That's a concrete wall. I don't know how thick it is, like 10-12 centimeters. It will need to be drilled, and location will be somewhere around here. But this is the point where the pipe should be going. This is the central heating metal pipes, and I don't think we'll be able to go behind them, so I'll try to go in front of them. First thing I did is to mark, at least roughly, where I'm gonna drill the concrete wall. I'm using 45 millimeter with 300 millimeter extension, and you can see here plenty of grease. And we'll have a look how it works now. Unfortunately, something that I noticed is this. So we'll need to go a little bit on the left. Okay, final step. I have someone vacuuming on the other side. And we can have an opening. There we go. I'm sure you want to. I started a little bit too much on the right, but 45 millimeter, 30 centimeters in concrete. Next step is to pull this bracket, and what we're gonna do, we'll put one dowel right here in the concrete, and then in the other and fourth sides, yeah? But here is the important bit. So have a look where is the opening, right here, and it's around that much from the nearest place, which means that around here is the first one, and then we'll measure and make it level. The first one we'll put here, and that's enough, at least 20-30 centimeters from the wall, so you get enough circulation, yeah. Okay, we get it now level. I drilled and put this thing in. Now we'll put the level onto it, and we'll make it just a touch to the right. It should be leveled, but it will be just a touch to the right, because it's you want the water condensate to go into the right. Can you give me the pencil? I'll put it here and here. Okay. I'm using 8 millimeter dowels. Am I even filming? Yes, we am. So now, if you can just put the vacuum on, and we'll continue. Vacuum. Okay, another one. Very nice. You can just put that on. Just a bit more. Just a bit more. Vacuum again. So that's the third one. I think 3 will be fine. So that was the third one, and now I'll brush it. Good, the bracket is on. Now, let's make the bracket for the outside. Okay, so now that's the outside bracket. It's a little bit ugly, but it will do the job. It only costs €2. Actually, these little dampeners cost more than the brackets. Now, you can see that they're leveled this way. Actually, you can't see, but you'll be able to see. It's leveled this way. Yeah. And it's also leveled this way. That's very important because the oil inside the compressor needs to be leveled. Okay. Now 42 centimeters in between the brackets, and there is these dampeners. They're optional. You might not put them, you might put them. If you ask me, if you have a higher class like Daikin or Toshiba or Hitachi air conditioning, don't even bother. But if you have a lower class air conditioning, which is up to 300-400 euros, yeah, invest in them and put them onto your air conditioning, especially if it's mounted onto your wall where you sleep. Now I'll put the air conditioning outside on the brackets, make sure it's leveled, and I'll tighten them up. Okay, so the outside unit is mounted onto the little dampeners, and this is the space I got for the side pipes. Okay, now the pipe have 3 positions. You can sit like this, or you can move it all the way to this side. We want to move it to this side, so we'll just snap it here and here, and I think a little bit further as well. Good. Now grab this one, take this one. I'll move the pipe to this side now. You can actually see, I'll show you, that there is a, don't do that on your one, that there is this spring here that is actually holding the whole thing. Smooth, like this. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna open it on this side. I'll take my nitrogen, so it doesn't get no moisture while it's transported. It's not that much. There we go. Just like that. Now we need to set up the wires and also the pipe for the drainage. Can you see it right there? Yeah. Okay, what I did, I took out all the packaging, and I'll take a Phillips head and just undo the board, the panel here, so we can get to the cabling. Okay, so now we can see here that you have ground, live, neutral, and the communication port. This is how they know between each other. When you point the remote, you know, it's sending signals because it's inverted. Now next thing is I have 2 cables, 3 wires by 2.5 millimeters each. Originally comes with 1.5 millimeters. Now one cable This one will go to the outside unit. This one will go to the socket here in the room. So what we're gonna do now, we'll take it from the back and I'll feed it through. So just like that, yeah. Now I'll separate the two. Just like that, and I need one more core from the other wires ground, because it's 3 and it needs to be 4 wires. So what we do have now is 3 cables plus one that goes to the outside unit, and this one that goes to the power, and they're connected like that. This is the communication one on number 1, and this is the ground one. I just don't want to mess up with the colors. So this blue one will be just the ground between them. Communication will be nice thick wire. Take 4 wires cable, won't be cheap. Okay, we'll run the cables now onto the side here, and this pipe will connect to the drainage tube. Now we need to extend the pipe. It comes coiled. Grab your leg, yeah, and just step onto it on the floor, yeah, and continue stepping, yeah. Second person steps as well, and this is how you get it flat onto the ground. Okay, and now if you can just okay, again step onto it. There we go. There we go. Do it again. And it's pretty soft. It's not that hard. Good. Again, same with this one. Okay. And now we need to cut. I just don't have enough space. We need to cut the pipe. I just took this wire and measured how much I'm gonna need with a pipe cutter. We'll put some oil onto the blade, yeah, and it's very easy. Just straight on and turn the knob a little bit, turn again, turn the knob a little bit, and again, and the knob a little bit. There we go. You can see this pipe. Just leave it for the next project. By the way, it says for this air conditioning, which is at 12,000 BTU, it says that 5 meters of pipe, it's perfectly fine. If it needs more piping, it needs to be initially gassed with more gas. How much? 15 grams for every meter. Now I'll cut the other pipe the same length as this one, the same way. What I did now is I flared the pipe, yeah, and if you look closer, this is how it sits. This comes in the set, okay, 5/8 pipe. We'll make sure it's all the way in. We'll start tightening up. Good. Now I'll take 2 spanners. Unfortunately, I don't have a setting for what is for what is the correct torque, but if you have a setting and you have a torque wrench, you can just torque your pipes. Just I'll make them tight now. And now I'll just show you Make sure that the flare you have is good one. This one is not good. This one is very good, I would say. And again, it here. And make sure it's tight. This one I just made it as tight as I could. This one was I think, let's have a look what it was. This one was the pipe was 1/4 maybe, yeah, this one, and this one was 3/8 I think. Okay, so now we'll leave this one to hang to the socket. Then we got connected here the drainage pipe, and we have all tight the copper pipes, and we have 4 cables, the electrical going all the way down, down, and we'll take them right there through the opening going outside, yeah. And also I'll put tape around all this, yeah. Where is the, yeah, we'll show you in a second. So you can see here I left this cable so it can hang, and now I'll just make, this one is not, there is no glue, so you just overlap it like this, so it's tight and it's just holding everything together. This one got a little bit more insulation, it's inside the room, but here it will need to pass through the wall, so here will be slimmer, as you can see. I'll start, and that's it until we run out of tape. It's good that I actually have 2 rolls, yeah. Okay, now we'll film just this part, but it's the whole room actually in a big large long pipe that needs to be fitted on the back of the heating pipes. Enjoy the music while I'm feeding the cable through. Okay, so now got the wires connected. One, the signal wire, we use this one, neutral and live, and the live and live are connected, and the neutral are connected. Just the power supply we'll take from the inside. These pipes here also, I flared them and tied them as much as I could, put a little bit of extra insulation on the outside as well. Ground I connected here with this blue cable, as we saw. We'll need to, next thing is that we'll need to pull some vacuum. You need a connector like this one. This one is not the very good one, but it will do the job. And this one is awful, but it needs to have this little tip on the front so we can get to where I'll show you. Now you can see, or maybe you can't see, but this is the port where this thing needs to be connected so you can pull all of the air from the system. Okay, my vacuum pump is now turned on, and you can see. Can you see? It's vacuum like in the hospital, yeah.
Yes.
So now this one is open, yeah, and you can see here. You can't see it that much, but with pressure, what you can actually feel is the smell of the freon that it's inside the compressor, because this is a used compressor, so you got a little bit of smell.
When it succeeds, does it go away from this side?
And also, it goes away from this side. Now it's sucking vacuum. We'll leave it as like that for, it says in the book 10 minutes, yeah. We'll leave it for half an hour, and it starts to really pull now. So we'll just leave it to pull as much as it can, yeah. This will take all of the moisture out of the system. Okay, this one is now been running for long enough. I'll just stop it from here. Stop it from the power. Good. And I'll also take it away from this side. Good. Now with the system vacuum, what we need to do is open the taps that are right here with Allen key. Can you see them? Okay, so just take an Allen key and undo them. So I have undone the first one, the top one, and I'm undoing the second one. Very, very gently. There we go. When it comes to the stop, stop. Then now all of the freon goes to the indoor unit. These caps, put them on and just tighten them a little bit. This prevents the valves sometimes leaking, even prevents leakage, and also all of the dirt going onto them. Now it's a moment to know that you need to put batteries in the remote. They usually come as a set. And also I connected the plug. Okay, so it's fully working now. Outside unit is over there as well. Yeah, a little bit of tidying up the thingy, maybe with some construction glue or something. And fully done. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and I'll see you on to the next one. Maybe there is a putty. Where is that thing?
With?
You can put something here, just to.
Yeah, it's right here. One more.
Just to finish it off.
Yes.
Plasticine, whatever. Yeah. Don't use expanding foam because we also compress the tubes. Okay, that's it. I'll see you on to the next one. Bye bye.